Hey there, fellow INFJs. Are you tired of feeling like nobody really gets you? Well, fear not, my friends, because today we're going to be talking about 10 things that only INFJs can truly understand. From our love-hate relationship with intuition to their need for alone time to recharge, we'll dive into the depths of the INFJ mind and uncover the unique traits that make them a unique personality type. So, sit back comfortably and get ready to say, "Yes, that's so me," as we explore the things that only INFJs understand. They're great at reading people, but it can be exhausting. INFJs have an uncanny ability to read people's emotions and pick up on things that others might miss. They're the ones who can tell if someone is upset, even if they're smiling on the outside. However, this can be exhausting because they absorb other people's emotions like a sponge, which means they need a lot of alone time to recharge. It's like INFJs have a superpower that allows them to see beyond the surface level and understand what's really going on inside someone's head and heart. They can sense when someone is feeling anxious, sad, or even hiding something. This is because they have an innate ability to tune into the energy and emotions around them. They have a love-hate relationship with their intuition. Their intuition is one of their greatest strengths, but it can also be a curse. They often get gut feelings about people or situations that turn out to be true, but they can't always explain why. This can be frustrating because they like to have concrete evidence to back up their decisions. INFJs rely heavily on their intuition to guide them through life. They're constantly analyzing information and picking up on subtle cues to make decisions that align with their values and beliefs. Their intuition allows them to see the big picture and connect the dots that others might miss. However, their intuition can also be a source of anxiety and self-doubt. They might struggle to trust their intuition if it goes against what others are saying, or if they don't have a logical explanation for it. They might second-guess themselves and wonder if they are just imagining things or overthinking. They're always searching for deeper meaning. Small talk? Not an INFJ thing. INFJs crave deep, meaningful conversations that explore the big questions in life. They're always searching for a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them, which can sometimes make them feel a little bit lonely. This can be both a blessing and also a curse. On the one hand, their quest for meaning allows them to connect with others on a deep level and forge meaningful, authentic relationships. They can see beyond the superficial and get to the heart of what really matters. On the other hand, this can also make them feel isolated or disconnected from others. Finding people who share their passion for introspection and deep thinking is not always easy. They might feel like they're the only ones who truly understand the complexity and beauty of life. INFJs have a hard time saying no. Because they're so in tune with other people's emotions, they often put their needs before their own. This can lead to a lot of yeses when they really want to say no. They don't want to disappoint anyone or hurt their feelings, but they must also learn to set boundaries for their well-being. They're sensitive to the needs of those around them, and they want to make sure that everyone is happy and taken care of. They have a hard time saying no because they don't want to disappoint anyone or hurt their feelings. They feel a sense of responsibility to help others, even if it means sacrificing their own needs and desires. However, this can lead to them feeling overwhelmed and burnt out. They can't be everything to everyone, and they need to learn to set solid boundaries and prioritize their own well-being. They're sensitive souls. INFJs feel things deeply. They're easily moved by art, music, and the beauty of nature. However, this also means that they're easily hurt by criticism or negativity. They need to remember that not everyone sees the world the way they do, and that's okay. However, their sensitivity can also make them vulnerable to negative emotions and criticism. They're easily hurt by harsh words or negativity, and they can take criticism to heart even if it's not intended to be hurtful. It's important for them, as INFJs, to remember that not everyone views the world the way they do. They need to recognize that people have different perspectives and experiences, and that's okay. They don't have to take everything personally or feel responsible for the emotions of those around them. INFJs have a strong sense of justice. Injustice makes them angry. They have a firm sense of right and wrong, and they're not afraid to stand up for what they believe in. They can't stand to see anyone being mistreated or discriminated against. They have a strong moral compass that guides their actions and decisions. They believe in treating others with kindness and respect, and they expect the same in return. They have little patience for people who are unfair or dishonest, and they're not afraid to speak up when they see injustice. Their strong sense of justice can sometimes lead them to take on much more than they can handle. They may feel a responsibility to fix every problem they encounter, which can be overwhelming and exhausting. However, they need to remember that change takes time and effort, and they can't do it all alone. They're idealists. They have high expectations for themselves and for the world around them. They believe that anything is possible if they just work hard enough. This can be both a blessing and also a curse, because it means they're always striving for perfection, which can be exhausting. Their idealism can be both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, it motivates them to work hard and pursue goals with passion and dedication. They're not afraid to dream big and take risks to achieve their vision. They believe that they can make a positive impact on the world, and they're not content to settle for anything less. They're great at giving advice, but not always good at taking it. They love to help other people solve their problems and give them advice. However, on the other hand, when it comes to their own problems, they often struggle to see things objectively. They need to learn to take their own advice and apply it to their own lives. However, when it comes to their own problems, INFJs can struggle to apply the same level of objectivity and insight. They may become so emotionally invested in the situation that it's difficult to see things clearly. They may also be hesitant to take their own advice, even when they know it's the right thing to do. INFJs need alone time to recharge. As introverts, they need alone time to recharge their batteries. They can't be on all the time because it's just too exhausting. They need time to reflect, meditate, or just be alone with their thoughts. When they're around other people for too long, they can become overwhelmed by their emotions and energy. They may feel drained and exhausted, and they may need to retreat to a quiet place to regain balance. This can be challenging in a world that often values extroverted behavior and socializing. However, they know that their need for solitude is essential to their well-being. INFJs are fiercely loyal. Once they let someone into their inner circle, they're there for life. They're fiercely loyal to friends and loved ones and will do anything to support them. They value deep connections with others and will go out of their way to maintain those relationships. Their loyalty extends beyond just close friends and family. They care deeply about the welfare of humanity and the world at large. They believe in treating everyone with kindness and compassion, regardless of their background or beliefs. They always strive to make a positive impact on the world and use their talents and skills to help others. So, there you have it, 10 things that only INFJs understand. They may be a small percentage of the population, but they're a force to be reckoned with. Their unique perspective on the world allows them to see things that others might miss, and their empathy and intuition help them navigate even the most difficult of situations. But being an INFJ isn't always easy. They can be sensitive, idealistic, and sometimes even a little bit too hard on themselves. They need to remember to take care of themselves, set boundaries, and not let their emotions get the best of them. If you're an INFJ, I hope this video made you feel seen and understood. And if you're not an INFJ, I hope this video gave you a little bit of insight into what makes them tick. So don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content like this. And let us know in the comments if you're an INFJ and if you relate to any of these things. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.